Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers War for Cybertron Hothouse. Now Hothouse is a Generation Selects figure, WFC-GS15, so you can get him at various fan channel online retailers like Entertainment Earth, Toy Dojo, Big Bad Toy Store, etc. Comes in this plain brown box as normal. Let's get him out of the box. Here is Hothouse out of package. He comes with his instruction sheet. Two guns. Looks like there's a blast effect port on the tip. And Hothouse himself. So let's get Hothouse assembled completely. One gun goes here and the other one goes here. And there you have Hothouse. Now, Hothouse is a straight repaint of Earthrise Airwave, the Decepticon counterpart. So yeah, no new remolding or retooling on him, just a straight repaint on certain parts. In fact, some parts are exact same color. Let me bring in Airwave here. As you can see, the orange is exactly the same. It's just that they changed the paint for the red, the blue, and I guess the gray. Even the gun is, no, the guns are slightly different in color. Take a closer look at Hothouse's head. Would have been nice if that red eye in the middle was painted. Still, I guess the paint detail is pretty okay. See the stamping on the bottom here, danger. It's nice that it's stamping instead of stickers because Generation Selects Grease Pit had stickers instead. See the Autobot symbol here, very nice and clear. Take a look at the back. This is Fire Station. Now in Generation 1, Hothouse was an actual Micromaster that came with a base, and in Earthrise, Hothouse is the base with no Micromaster. Okay, moving on to articulation. The head can rotate 360. The arm can rotate 360. Can lift up at the shoulder this much. Does have bicep rotation, no wrist rotation. The waist can rotate 360. He can kind of do the splits. Yeah, he can do the splits. He does have thigh rotation. Can kick this much, kick this far back, bend at the knee this much, and he does have ankle tilt. And for some size comparisons, here's Hothouse next to Siege Megatron, the Netflix version, Earthrise RC, and Earthrise Ironworks. So being a modulator, his main gimmick is being able to separate into small modular pieces and then being able to combine into other forms. So let's get him separated into his individual pieces. Here is Hothouse separated into his individual modules. Let's get him transformed into his aircraft carrier mode. Here is Hothouse in his aircraft carrier mode. Let's take a closer look at him. Very cool looking. I kind of like the tank treads on here, so I guess he can operate on land and sea. And you can see over here, it says Fire Station. This part is a little plain. I think I would want a little bit more paint apps here. Even in the windows. I'm pretty sure Toy Hacks will do something for this guy. And just for scale with the Micromaster. Very small aircraft carrier. Okay, let's get him separated into his parts and transform him into his next mode. Here is Hothouse in his Fire Station mode. And let's take a closer look at him. Doesn't exactly scream a fire station, but it is his base mode. Again, would have been nice if there were some paint apps in here, just instead of just that word Fire Station. And from the back here, now you do have two ramp connectors in this mode. One over here in this end. So we can connect sound barrier here and here. It would have been nice if there were ramp connectors in the front. But yeah, you can make a very long firehouse. And for scale with the Micromaster, here's a Micromaster fire engine. That actually matches. Okay, let's take Hothouse apart and get him into his last mode. Here is Hothouse in his, I guess, tank mode, and it's not that great of a tank. This part just flops down a bit, and in the instructions it says you can angle this piece up, but the joints here, when you flip them, they lock, so there's no movement, which is, to me, it's a good thing. But it's just odd that they would show that in the instructions. And here's the instructions showing that you can position it that way, and I'm not sure how, unless I did something wrong. If you guys know if I did something wrong, please let me know in the comments below. But even if I could, it just won't stay up like that. It's just, I don't know. This is probably my least favorite form, to be honest. It looks kind of forced, in my opinion, but it is there. And yeah, tank treads on the opposite side. Yeah, this just looks forced. I guess you could connect ramps in this mode if you really wanted to. Yeah, that kind of looks silly. Yeah, you just want to use them as a human shield or Cybertronian shield. All right, let's get this guy into robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on Generation Select's Hothouse. Overall, I'm very pleased because I'm biased to Micromasters and anything in that ecosystem. And him being a Micromaster base makes him a part of that ecosystem. As many of you know, Micromasters are my favorite gimmick. So I do plan to pick up a few more of these for my Micromaster city. Now I do understand that many folks may not want this figure because he's just a straight repaint of Airwave. So yeah, no retooling, nothing, not even new head sculpt. So I do get that he may not appeal to a lot of folks. Now on the negative, the tank mode is probably the weakest mode for me. It seems a little forced, too floppy for me, doesn't even articulate properly per the instructions. Unless I'm doing something wrong. If you know I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comments below. The firehouse mode I wish was a bit better because his alt mode is mainly supposed to be a firehouse, but it just seems like he's so much better as an aircraft carrier than a firehouse. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.